guys, it's Shannon with Play with the World, and today I have a message that is really important because I think a lot of us do this because we care. We care so much, and if you have a big heart, which of course you do if you're watching this, I'm sure, you tend to feel energy from other people. You feel energy maybe when you walk into a store, you like pick up different energy. This is part of being an empath. Maybe if you are an empath, you feel the energy. But what I want to talk to you today is about your experience of being a sensitive person. Do you feel extra sensitive? Now, I care a lot. I have this huge heart, and I've had friends throughout my life constantly tell me, Shannon, you care too much, you're getting walked over, or you take it too personally. And I've really worked on, since I started, Play with the World and started writing books, I really have worked on not taking things personally. And that's what I want to talk to you today about, is being a sensitive person, number one. And then number two, how to really distinguish if you're just being sensitive and you care, or if you're actually taking it personally, And that's important because there is a distinguished difference. And so let's first talk about being sensitive. You might identify as being a sensitive person because you care deeply and you feel, like I said, you feel in your body other people, you take their pain, you want to help others, you genuinely care, and you want to make the world a better place. Now, this is a beautiful thing. Now, don't ever apologize for being sensitive. I fully believe that you care, and that's a beautiful thing because there's a lot of people who don't care. And so we need people like you. We need you to care about others. And there's nothing wrong with caring. Now, here's what happens though. Sometimes we do take things personally because we care so much. And what you want to recognize is that when other people say and do things, whether it's about you or about a dream you've shared or something you're working on, recognize that it's 100% about them, their insecurities, their flaws, or their perspective of where they're coming from. And so when they tell you something about your life that maybe doesn't resonate, instead of taking it personally, just simply say, this is a reflection of them. You don't have to say that to them, but you hold that energy. And then you can say, is this true for me? Is this feel good? Is this something I want to look at and maybe address, or can I release it? Because people are always vibrating and reflecting where we are. And so a good example of this is when I very first started my business, Play with the World. I was doing workshops and I was trying to get more, out there. And I remember my dad specifically saying, are you sure you want to do this? Like, are you sure you want to lead a workshop? And his energy was so he didn't mean anything by it, but it felt very kind of degrading, like he wasn't believing in my dream to write books and share my message with people. And at the time I took it very personally. I never said anything to him, but I was like holding on to this anger for quite a few weeks until I recognized that I was taking it personally and I didn't have to. And what was happening is he was reflecting my deepest insecurity that maybe I'm not cut out like to be this person sharing my stories with people. And so what I'm sharing here is that when people say something that offends you, a lot of the times it brings up something within you that you need to look at or that you should look at. Everyone is always a reflection. I call this the mirror technique. So instead of taking it personally, say, what does this bring up for me? And is this something I should look at for my own life? And this is how you can move forward and not take things personally. Now, I'm in a new place in my life and a new place in my career, and I really don't take a lot of things personally. I have some friends who say things and they're like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm like, mean what? I didn't take it personally. And so it's really nice to be in a place where you're not feeling energetically attacked by people because you're so confident in your own alignment to what you're doing and why you're doing it. That's really the gift that you can give yourself. Instead of like really feeling like the world's out to get you, simply focus on aligning and believing in yourself. Because when you are 100% connected to yourself, and that means self-care, choosing self-love, choosing self-respect. That means when you show up for yourself, other people can't come in and bring you down. I mean, of course, sometimes they can, but you get what I'm saying here, right? So I want you to lift yourself up by believing in yourself, and don't ever apologize for being sensitive, because that means you care, and we need people who care in the world. But on the same token, if someone offends you, instead of getting mad at them or frustrated or holding on to anger, turn it around and say, this is something I should look at. Is this something I need to look at? Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's message. Remember, it's all learning and it's all growth. So have fun and enjoy the process into playing with the world. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye.